The truth about gay male racism, not told by an SJW. Hey Damien, what are you doing tonight? Do you want to go to the Regato Club? Hey Kyle, what's there tonight? Probably just a bunch of white guys, right? Well, it's a house music night, so theoretically it could be anybody. Oh, please. House music has been assimilated into the white gay mainstream since the 90s. I'm probably just going to Ebony and Mocha. It's at a warehouse because they lost their venue because the bar manager was totally racist. Well, I'm not going all the way over there. Why not? Too many people of color for you? No, because it's like 8 stops into Oakland. I looked at the invite and there's only like 26 people that RSVP'd anyway. Come to San Francisco. You can sleep on my couch if you don't get lucky. Assuming you don't cancel the offer if you go over to some guy's house. Or should I say some white guy's house? Why do you care so much who I sleep with? Why do you only date white guys? That's not an answer. Besides, what about Miguel? Oh, please. Miguel was a pretty Latino. That does not count as a person of color. You probably shouldn't tell him that. He and I are still friends, FYI. What about Tuan? Tuan is only half Vietnamese and like 6 foot. He looks like he could be Armenian. I've slept with black guys. You've just never met them. Well, then come out with me tonight and sleep with another. That's my plan. I'm looking for some chocolate on chocolate sword fighting. Oh, please. You fucked less black guys than I have. What? Nothing. Have a good night. Hey, it's Prince of Queens. Pardon the long intro, but as a white guy who has a buttload of gay friends who aren't white, and I basically have my entire life, I really felt compelled to reenact in one phone conversation a common theme that goes down within the gay community. If you're a gay guy, this story is probably all too familiar, and if you aren't, but have simply heard about the rumors of constant racial awkwardness within the gay community, it is sadly somewhat true. Though it also comes in waves. 6 years ago or so, there was a lot more mixing, and it was a bit uncool to constantly go on and on about racism within the gay community. But of course, eventually the SJW blogs came out and ruined any sort of unity between gay men of various skin colors. And now it is practically impossible to have a conversation with a gay man who isn't white without them bringing up their skin color in some sort of grievance-oriented way. Of course, there's a time and place to talk about racism in any community, but if you doubt that it is a subject that has gone beyond throwing salt in the wounds of the redundant wounded while beating a dead horse 6 feet underground, well, do a quick Google search about interracial gay dating and try to count how many articles have been written within the past 4 years. Trust me, you'll pass out of exhaustion before you get a quarter of the way through. So what's the truth? Well, it's complicated. A lot of people accuse gay white men of assuming themselves automatically exempt from being racist because they are oppressed too as a gay man. As if a single gay dude has ever said, I can't be racist, I'm a fag. No, never happened, not even once. Though they might have said once or twice that they have something in common with people of color as they are both minorities, which is where people get that straw man from. Now, I'm gonna let you in on a dirty secret that I hate to admit. Lots of gay men are kind of or totally racist. It's true. However, there's a very pragmatic and un-PC reason for that, and it's that poorer communities, including communities of color and various immigrants who come from a more traditionalist type of culture, are often extremely homophobic. So gay dudes often got picked on by a lot of black guys, for example, in school. Not only white gay guys got picked on by black guys, but black gay guys got picked on by black guys too, which is kind of why a lot of black gay guys mostly try to date white gay guys, I think. I don't know. I certainly witnessed a lot of homophobia and got picked on a bit in my 80% black middle school, though truthfully, I was also pretty good at making the tough black kids laugh, because I was, kind of funny, so they'd defend me. And it didn't hurt that I beat up that one wigga who tried to show off by fighting me in front of one of my black friends, who ended up telling everybody about me whooping his ass. I think a lot of gay racism comes from people's upbringings, which I think SJWs do a dismal job leaving out of the equation, in favor of saying it's because black or Asian men are not sexualized in media enough, which is why white guys often put No blacks, no Asian on their hookup profiles, supposedly. Truthfully, I think it's definitely true that there aren't a whole lot of hot Asian actors and models in Western media. Though I feel like there's kind of a lot of hot black guys, so obviously it's a little bit more complicated. Regardless, I definitely feel that the gay community has been pitted against each other by social media over the past few years, and I can't help but feel that it's largely coming from fourth wave feminist bullshit. Because it's not just that they are making guys paranoid that all of their white friends are racist for not dating enough non-white guys, but they also try to say that white guys are racist if they do date non-white guys. It's like they just want us to fight. And it works. I hate to say it, but if I were dating right now, which I'm not, I would probably just date white guys, which hasn't always been true in the past and isn't because I'm not attracted to other skin colors. Rather, I've had way too many bad experiences with gay men of color freaking out over stupid microaggression bullshit, including guys that I was actually hooking up with at the time. Talk about fucking awkward, boner-killing traumatic. I don't need to stop mid-makeout to have some guy freak out because I complimented his uncut dick after I, reached down and grabbed it, which I do because I'm frisky. And he thinks it was because he was Latino and I wouldn't have said it in the same way to a white guy or some dumb shit. No, I compliment guys' dicks how I feel like it. It doesn't have anything to do with your fucking skin color. Fucking go to hell and get out of my bed. Again, I really hate saying that I would probably only date white guys unless I knew for certain that the dude was a non-PC shitlord, because I hate letting the SJWs win, and I feel like they want me to not date men of color. That was their plan. But truthfully, I don't think it was me who let them win. I think it was all the idiots that allowed media to get under their skin and make them paranoid that they'll find subtle yet harmful racism around every corner, aka people who care about microaggressions. I truthfully think it's their problem, not mine. All right, are you a gay dude? Do you have a similar story? Let me know in the comments and stay tuned.